So the purpose of today's video is to show you how to take your research notes and use them to make your citations for your bibliography. So if you click on your bibliography link, you will go to the citation machine, which I've already actually clicked. When you click the link, it will take you to this website here. You're going to want to have your notes page here because you're going to copy and paste from here into the citation machine. So it's pretty simple. I use APA. That's what I used in my last three college classes. So really just pick one, and then it gives you different choices for where did you get your information from. So all of mine are from a website, so I'm going to click the website, and then it says find the website. So I'm just going to come back to my notes. I'm going to copy this, so my Command or Control C, go back to the citation generator, paste it in, search the websites. It'll take a second. When it pops open, click select. It tells you what they found. Tells they could not find the publisher or sponsor. So it tells you to go to your final step. There is no author, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to create my citation. In the event that it asks you to fill out, usually on the second or third citation, it'll ask you to fill out some information. If you do and you just say you're under 13, they won't make you watch any ads. So now I have my first citation. I'm going to go into my draft, and at the very end, I'm going to start on a new page. So, oh, I forgot I have to edit, so put me back into editing mode. I'm going to start a new page for references or resources. So just hitting enter until it says page 2. This might be one of those weird ones where it won't take me to the third page until I type my then I will see, so it finally worked. You want it to be in the middle of your page, and then you go back over here and you're gonna paste. So for every time you used one of these note cards as your details or your support, anytime you used one of those, you should have a citation. You just keep going to the citation generator and you make your citations. It's fairly simple. Most of you will probably find you have at least 3. All right, so if it doesn't make it, create another. There we go. Again, put it in, follow the steps. If there's missing information, do what you can. Create your citation. Now, if it asks you questions and you know the answers, then put them in. Then you go back to your edited. And your references should be indented. So that's how you put your reference page together. You should have between 3 and 5 references using the citation machine. And then the last one is, for extra credit, you can go to a plagiarism checker. Pick one. It says paste your title here. So you can put your topic for then you're going to want to copy and paste your paper. Oh, I missed a whole page. Put that back there. So I copy it, paste it. I allow it to go ahead and verify and check my work. I'm just waiting for the little birdie to check my work. So you look here, it tells you that 87.6% of my text is unique. That means that less than 25% of mine is borrowed or used. So I'm going to say that this is acceptable. So if you take a screenshot on your computer, if you hit the little Windows keypad and print screen, you'll take a screenshot. You take a screenshot of this, it'll save, and then you can paste that for extra credit. Now, you saw the little birdie note saying that I need help. I don't want to pay to hire somebody. And because this is middle school and the first time that we're using references, we've decided 25% or less. So you need a 75 or higher for the uniqueness of text if you use this plagiar, the EduBirdie. That's your goal. When you get further along, obviously that number should go into something less. But if you include the screenshot of the plagiarism checker at the end of your final draft, you will get bonus points. Then for the last thing you needed to do was the revisions. For the revisions, you simply have to go through and highlight. It's easiest probably to do it in Word. Yellow is your transitions. Those are your linking statements between your paragraphs. Your pink is your claim. Your green is anything you change. So, for example, if I look at this paragraph, I'm just going to do a simple one. Oh, I'm tired. Where it says the book Omnivore's Dilemma is all about the history of food chain. What I mean is the whole point of writing the book is to explain the different structure of the food chain and how it affects the environment. This is super wordy, and you really want to try to avoid using yourself in your essays. So if you delete this and just leave it at the whole point, your statement still reads correctly. It actually sounds more academically sound. So I would hit this one with green because it shows that I made changes. I'm trying to prove that there are many ways to go with the topic of food and that many people are not picking a proper way with their food choices. So you want to get rid of the I'm trying to prove and start with there are. Now this is the claim. So even though I made changes, I'm going to want to make this mostly pink. And then I might leave this T there just as green so that you can see that I made a change to the sentence and there's a claim. My next paragraph should have a yellow. So there should be something that connects this paragraph to this one. Industrial farming is a much more complex process to find and get a better food choice. You probably want some sort of connection piece. So how do you make this make sense? So maybe one way people would make better food choices is by knowing about the food chains. One such chain, industrial farming, is where we get most of our food from, period. Now, because I made changes, you see that there's errors. So I'm going to want to walk through Word again and follow the selections. Now this part here becomes my yellow, is my connector. It makes it so the ideas from the paragraph above is connected to this one. So you should have a minimum of 4 yellow lines. And that's all you're going to do is you're just going to highlight throughout your paper. And then when you're done copying, you've highlighted everything you need, you copy and you paste this back over here under revisions. And then for your final draft, I see your same paper, but now at the bottom, I see your resources, and if you did the plagiarism checker step for extra credit, this would be pasted here, so you would just paste that right there. Hope this helps. If you need any assistance, please let me know. Good luck.